Section 5.4, example 1, using long division to divide a second degree polynomial. So divide 5x squared plus 3x minus 2 by x plus 1. Okay, so let's start by doing a little recap of how we would do long division back in, like, I don't know, elementary school. So let's do 5 going into 382. Let's throw another 4 in there. Okay, so what we would do here is we would start with the very first number. So what do we multiply to 5 to get to 3? 3 is a little too small, so we're going to leave this space empty. And now instead of looking at 3, we're going to look at the number 38. So what do we multiply to 5 to get just under 38? Looks like it's going to be 7. So then we do 7 times 5 is 35. And what we do from here is we subtract those numbers. So 38 minus 35, that's going to be a 3 down here. And we grab this 2 and bring it down. So now what do we multiply to 5 to get to, or to get just under 32? Looks like that's going to be 6. Then we do 6 times 5. That's 30. And we subtract those two numbers. Looks like that's 2. And then we bring this last digit down, 4. And again, what do we multiply to 5 to get close to 24, just under 24? And here it looks like it's going to be 4. 4 times 5 is 20. So we write 20, and we're subtracting that from 24 and 4. And if we wanted, we could do our decimals, but here we're going to stop because we want just whole numbers. And 4 out of 5. So our solution is going to be 764 and 4 over 5, 4/5. So back in elementary school, I kind of remember them doing like a remainder 4. We're going to ignore that part because our remainder is going to be part of a fraction. So 4 over 5. So that's our solution here. We're going to take a very, very, very similar approach when we start doing the division, the long division with polynomials. So let's get rid of this. And let's start this. So divide 5x squared plus 3x minus 2 by x plus 1. 5x squared plus 3x minus 2. We're dividing that by x plus 1. So here we're looking at just the first number, or the first coefficient. What do we multiply to x to get to 5x squared? So here I'm going to start with the coefficient. So 5 times 1. 5 times 1 is going to give us that 5. And now x. What do we multiply to x to get to x squared? Looks like we're just going to multiply one more x to get to our x squared. So now 5x is what we're multiplying to this whole thing. So over here on the side, we have 5x times our x plus 1. Distribute, so that's going to be 5x squared plus 5. 5x squared plus 5x is what we have there. And if you remember earlier, we were just subtracting that, right? So we're multiplying a negative and subtracting this whole thing from its previous. So if you want, you could distribute this negative through these two terms. So make this positive, that's negative, this is negative. And now we have 5x squared minus 5x squared, that's going to be a 0. And here we have 3x minus 5x, that's going to be a negative 2x. And we bring this down. -2, and we start over again. What do we multiply to x to get us to -2x? Here, all we need is a coefficient because we already have the x part. So we just need that -2. And then coming over here, -2 times our x plus 1, -2x minus 2, -2x minus 2. Put that in parentheses and we're subtracting that. And we make this positive, making this positive, making this positive. And we're adding all of that together. So adding these two, that goes to 0. And adding these two, that also goes to 0. So here, what we would say is we could write it one of two ways. So 5x squared plus 3x minus 2 divided by our x plus 1 is equal to 5x minus 2. We can write it like that, or we can write it as 5x squared plus 3x minus 2 divided by x plus 1 is equal to 5x minus 2. Either one is correct. One is not better than the other one. They're both exactly the same. But there we go. That's how we would do long division on polynomials. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, bye.